What's going on YouTube? This is BMCool247 and here are my 4 ready to play character decks that I made for old school Yu-Gi-Oh fans like myself. Got Joey Wheeler, Yugi Moto, Seto Kaiba, and Maximillion Pegasus that I put in this 2022 Megatins. And I also have 3 printed dividers to make sure it's organized like that, but not too close to the edge because I don't want it to hit that corner there. And enough room here to put a dice. So, a little backstory about these decks. I've always wanted to have balanced decks that were fun to play, had a lot of back and forth, so your one deck isn't just completely destroying the other deck. The ones Konami put out were kind of slow in the past, and there were too many brick hands and vanilla monsters that didn't really synchronize well with the deck, like who the heck uses Beaver Warrior, am I right? And they also had cards that stalled the game for too long, like freaking Gravity Bind or what have you. Or nowadays it's just too much reading. So, okay, and I know I put in this card, which has a lot of reading, but I put it in for a good reason. You're still gonna have some cards that are vanilla monsters that you don't read, but then there's some cards that you do read, but that makes the deck more fun. It really complements the rest of the cards. Like this card could search a Red Eyes, it could search a Jinzo, or it could search that water level 5 guy that he took from Mako, which I actually don't have in this deck. But these synchronize well with each other. I tested them against each other as well. And I'll be doing these deck profiles separately, but I just wanted to make you guys aware of this. And I do have this on my Etsy channel, so definitely go ahead and check that out in the description. But there are cards like this that, you know, the level 5 old school one didn't really make sense, but this one works with a Gaia the Fierce Night monster. So, and it's a level 4. So, just obvious things like that that just make the deck more fun. And you can play against each other. So, definitely meant for old school players. This is definitely not meant to be played in the metagame, because who's going to use Judgment Vanilla Monster in the metagame? But there's still a lot of cards in here, like instead of the regular Battle Locks, I put Enraged Battle Locks to make it more fun. And there's always a different strategy you can use. This is from the Dark Side of Dimensions movie that Kaiba used, so technically he does use that. So you gotta watch that newer movie too for some of the cards that are in here. But for the most part, these are cards that you recognize and cards that just really complement the rest of the cards here, or in the character's deck. And lastly, I also included some catchphrases that the characters say, like Yugi Moto's, "It will do you no good to fight with the hate in your heart." "Oh, forget it, I'm just gonna attack." "You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck." "It's my turn and away I go." Then we got some alternative games here. You may be familiar with my Draw 2, Summon 2 character deck series, where you could draw 2 and then summon up to 2 cards at a time. So I'm also including that in this as well, just for funsies, in case people want to act things out as well, because that's part of the fun. You wanna be like the characters in the anime. There's also a dice there, the Yu-Gi-Oh dice that I throw in with it, and it fits right there perfectly. And yeah, this is one of my passion projects. I really put a lot of my TLC, tender love and care, into it, and I really just wanted something that was fun to play, and I plan to play this with my friends, maybe make some Bakura, Merrick, Mai, and Weevil decks and things like that too, to add more variety to it. But for now, I'm starting off with the original 4 guys here that just make the game so fun. So hope you guys like this idea. Let me know what you think in the comments, or send me a message, and we can chat about anything you'd like. Thanks for watching.